Well, gas stations are kind of a rare sight in downtown Buffalo, but a new one opened today, which not only hopes to fill an underserved market, but it is selling gas cheaper than you'll find it elsewhere.
And that is because it's operated by the Seneca Nation of Indians. Here's 2 on your side's Dave McKinley.
14 brand new pumps filling tanks at a price that's 19 cents below what AAA says is the average price per gallon in Buffalo and 35 cents lower than what we observed at the closest station to it, about 3/4 of a mile away. The reason, of course, is that gas sold here doesn't carry the 42-cent per gallon state tax on it. Neither do the cigarettes or any of the other items within the store.
We look forward to passing those savings on to the consumer.
It was already busy this morning and figures to get busier still. For one thing, there's not a lot of gas stations in downtown Buffalo, just a few, in fact. Plus, when more people return downtown to work, they figure to pick up more customers. And when they begin packing the Key Bank Center just a block or so away from here, even busier still. And if and when the Canadian border reopens, look out. It brings up the question, though, of why they didn't do this sooner.
This parcel of land had to be converted into a restricted fee status.
It's a federal process to allow a piece of land that wasn't ceded to the Seneca when the nearby Buffalo Creek Casino was approved in order to make it part of Seneca territory. It took a few years to get done. Meanwhile, there is another commodity which the state just approved for legal sale and is expected, much like cigarettes and gas in New York, to be heavily taxed by the state when it becomes available possibly next year. So we asked Seneca Nation President Matthew Pagels, who took office just 6 months ago, about it. As the Seneca Nation, does it have any interest in developing a program of its own?
We are definitely monitoring the developments of recreational marijuana. To say that we are or we aren't is again speculating a little too far into the future, but to be determined, I guess.
Coming up at 6, do you have any news for us to update us on where things stand, this continued dispute over casino revenue? Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.